Hello everyone, I'm Alex. Last time we talked about how God chose Abram and how Abram led his family through many difficulties to finally arrive in Canaan. But a severe famine soon struck Canaan. Abram saw that his family was running out of food, and he worried day and night, thinking, what should I do? If I don't figure out something soon, we'll starve to death. In the end, Abram decided to take his family to Egypt. Egypt didn't have a famine at that time. Oh my gosh! Why did God allow Abram to face famine in Canaan after choosing him to go there? Actually, God wanted to test Abram and teach him how to rely on God for his survival. But at that moment, Abram didn't think of God. He only wanted to solve the famine problem himself, and he didn't have faith in God yet. Egypt was a big country, and Abram was afraid that as a refugee there, he and his wife Sarai would be mistreated, especially since Sarai was a very beautiful woman. He was worried that the Egyptians might kill him and take his wife. So he said to Sarai, when we get to Egypt, you must say that you are my sister, not my wife. Otherwise, they might kill me because of you. If you say you are my sister, they won't kill me. Dear friends, is lying like Abram did okay? Of course not. As a result, when Abram and his family arrived in Egypt, Sarai's beauty caught the attention of the Egyptian men. The word spread, and even the king of Egypt, Pharaoh, knew that Abram had a very beautiful sister named Sarai. So Sarai was taken into the Pharaoh's palace. Pharaoh planned to marry her, and he even gave Abram many cattle, sheep, and other valuable things because he was Sarai's brother. Oh my gosh! Even though Abram solved his famine problem, now he faced even greater trouble. His wife, Sarai, was about to become Pharaoh's wife, and he couldn't speak up about his troubles to anyone, even to God. This was the consequence of his lie. If Abram had told the truth about Sarai being his wife at first, he would not have had such trouble. So, when we encounter problems, we should not lie. Lying may temporarily cover up the problem, but in the end, it'll lead to even bigger problems. Abram completely forgot what God had promised him, that God would make him a great nation and bless him. Instead, he only thought, oh no, what do I do now? He had no idea how to follow and obey God's promise, and he even forgot to pray to God for help. It was at this moment that God took the initiative to help Abram. God made Pharaoh and his whole household very sick, and he especially made Pharaoh understand that his family's illness was because of Sarai. Pharaoh was very upset and scared. He called Abram and said, what are you up to? Why did you lie and say that your wife was your sister. It made me want to marry her, and it made me really sick." Even though the Pharaoh was really mad, he was also very afraid of God. So instead of punishing Abram, he was really nice to him. He let Sarai go back to Abram and gave them lots of gifts before sending them away from Egypt. Abram, Sarai, and their nephew Lot went back to Canaan with even more animals and servants, all thanks to God's blessings. Later on, Lot and Abram decided to go their separate ways, with Lot settling down in the east. So, what happened after Lot and Abram? Please watch my next video. I'm Alex, and I use my drawings to tell interesting Bible stories. If you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.